Hi everybody, this is Simply Bud. My name is Brian Budd, and today's video is, of course, the Great Recession. The next Great Recession isn't housing. It's far dumber. Let's take a look.
The 2008 housing crisis was supposed to be a one-time event, but the exact same financial toxic waste that wrecked the economy back then has been repackaged. This time, it's in the chrome grille of a Ford F-150. By the end of 2024, reports showed that more Americans were underwater on their truck loans than at any point in history. The average owner owed $6,500 more than their vehicle was actually worth. A phantom
That is insane. Some of these trucks, I see them all the time. I mean, I see some of these truck payments. Let's look at a new 2020. Let's look at a used one, 2024 F-150 Super Crew. Let's see. For sale. Let's take a look. That's Carvana, so it's a little more. It's more priced up. Let's take a look here. These are a little bit more price, but they're only 44,000, 27,000 miles. Only $9,300, 46,000. So they've gone down quite a bit. However, um, it's like 40,000, and this is for a 3-year-old truck. A lot of these trucks don't have that many miles on it. That one's 49,500. Let's take a look here. Let's continue. Let's go. Let's see here. Sort by highest price. The Super Crew Cab 2024. Yeah, I mean the Raptor 76,000. This is 3 years old. That's what you're looking to pay. Now, a truck like this back in 2020 or 2006, like a Ford F-150 regular cab with a flare side bed, would probably be about 30,000 less used compared to now. Anyways, this is insane.
debt bubble is ballooning up and ready to burst, and when it does, it's going to lock an entire generation out of the housing market. There's been a surge in luxury trucks everywhere, but many of them aren't being used the way trucks traditionally were. Instead of hauling equipment, working job sites, or tackling rough terrain, they're spending most of their time in the suburbs, office parking lots, or city streets. At the same time, the price of those trucks has skyrocketed. Models that sell for well over $100,000 are being used to drive to the office and back. But despite that hefty price tag, demand keeps growing. In fact, the data suggests that many buyers are stretching their finances just to own one. In 2024, sources from Edmunds reported that over 40% of large trucks now come with monthly payments exceeding $1,000. And surprisingly, many buyers don't seem to view that as a problem. In fact, videos regularly go
$1,000 a month. I remember my first rent payment as an apartment was like $383 a month or $350 a month. That was back in 2001. But like, just remember, like, that's how much it costs to live in a place. This is a truck. This is not housing. You can get a mortgage for probably around that if you get a pretty reasonable area, like here in Cleveland, south of Cleveland. If you go to a like more rural area, older home, 300,000. Need some work, but you could probably get a payment around $1,500 a month for just a mortgage. And you have these trucks that obviously have to be less than 30 years because some of these loans are insane. They're like 84 months, 72 months. These are crazy. This is insane.
viral, featuring owners discussing their staggering monthly payments, sometimes even bragging about them. One driver got thousands of comments after she mentioned that the monthly payment for her husband's GMC Sierra 1500 AT4 pickup truck was $1,600. That is just $500 short of the median monthly mortgage payment in the US. People literally can't afford it. Documents reveal that an alarming number of truck owners now have negative equity. They owe basically more on their cars than their cars are actually worth. Car industry insiders assert that a new car can lose up to 20% of its value in the first year. It's even more for luxury cars.
Especially if you get a GM product or a Fiat Chrysler Jeep product, you're going to continue to lose more. Yeah, I know I'm going to get Jeep people in the comments, but yeah, Brian, that's what you mean. Your best value cars are always going to lose value because it's a depreciating asset. Your best bet is to go with foreign, probably a Toyota or Honda. Those hold their value the most. Um, you know, it's like my Corolla. I bought it in 2022 for 22 grand. I think it's still with just 30,000 miles on it. It's 5 years old now. I think it still goes for the trade-in value, not the cash value of it. It's 16.9. It's still 18,000 for private sale. 5 years later. So in 5 years, it's only lost 25% of the value. Where if you buy like an Acadia or something like that that was $30,000, you can see them for 15, 16, $17,000. But those cars have so many problems, and you have to go with something that's reliable. Typically, the more reliable it is, the more it holds its value.
Buyers who don't put enough money down and end up financing over long periods, even with monthly four-figure payments, they end up in the red or underwater on their loans. As of late 2024, the negative equity crisis reached epidemic new proportions to the tune of $6,000 per average person. That's enough to buy a reliable used Honda Civic outright. Sources show that
I don't know about a Honda Civic outright. No, I mean, depends on what year. Maybe a 2012 with like 200,000 miles, you can get it for $6,000. Let's see if he's actually correct. Let's take a look here. Let's go to Car Gurus. All right, so he's a search and career. Let's go to Honda Civic. All right, shop used cars. All right, we'll go with Honda Civic. There we go. Civic. Okay. Here in the Cleveland area. Okay. Price $6,000. Okay. Okay. Okay, update it. How do I update this? Okay. Yeah, like I said, 2012 Honda Civic. I was right, 214,000 miles. They still want 5886. I mean, it's 2008, but you're already looking at a 20-year-old car. 2011, 154, 5725. All right, 58, that's a 2012. 2007 LX, 172,000. I mean, that's not a bad car, but still, you're paying a lot of money. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a decent car, but and these cars can last for 300,000 miles if you take care of it. Obviously, when you go to get a car, you obviously want to get a trusted mechanic to do a road test and to actually test the car out, because that's important too. I mean, it's not a bad looking car. I mean, it's got the, you know, Honda VTEC engine. I mean, 172,000. It's the 1.8 liter, 140 horsepower, pretty reliable engine. I mean, it's not bad, but still, it's still pretty expensive for a car that's what, a 2007, that's 19 years old.
that 1 in 5 vehicle trade-ins with negative equity are down by $10,000 or more. The number of people trading in cars with negative equity has also exploded, from 15.5% in 2022 to 24.2% in 2024. Their shiny new trucks are a ticking time bomb. For many drivers, that bomb has already gone off. Repossession lots filling up with $90,000 King Ranches. Data from
Yeah, this is crazy. And the thing is that it's going to cause a recession in the car market. Now prices go down eventually, but they're still pretty high. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think that this is going to be the next new recession, negative equity crisis, or do you think it will be a housing crisis or a financial crisis of a dollar crisis? I personally think it'll be a combination of the everything crisis. But tell me what you think on this one. I'm Brian Budd here with Simply Bud. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.